Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is about demon possession. We come across demon possession or instances where people have been demon possessed in some ancient scriptures or books, even in the Bible. How does demon possession happen? How and when is it possible for a demon to possess a human vessel or human body? If a specific, for example, if a house is filled with the furniture that the owner has equipped it with or lay out in a specific form or maybe style that they like. They bought the furniture that they like and it is within that home. The lounge suite is there. The bathroom furniture, kitchen furniture, everything is there, the way that the owner wants it. When our creators created us, they already also equipped or laid out the different organs, DNA structure, everything, our conscience, and everything that we need to live this life as a physical being. Divine beings, some divine beings in a physical vessel or physical body. Others, earthly beings. Animals, also earthly beings. So the Most High is already equipped and laid out the organs or the things that are within us to be able to live and survive or thrive here on Mother Gaia's space. Nobody else can come in, for example, after an owner has already furnished their home. I cannot decide to come in with my lounge suite. I cannot decide to come in with my lounge suite or with a stove while there is a stove already in the kitchen. Now, when demon possession happens, most of the time is because what needs to be filled or what needs to be used, because we are already filled with the essence or the glory of our creators. So when creators are used, creators is the plural because there are different types of creators and different creators from different galactic, planetary and star systems. But there is a Most High, the divine force of breath, that is the one, the essence of breath. The essence of breath and the creator are two different, but they are one, two in one. Some people refer to them as the Ochdood of Komono according to the Kemetic text. The Nun and Unet, Amun and Amunet, Ke and Koket, and He and Hohet. And then we have the Ennead of Heliopolis, the Ra power that has the symbolic representation of the heavens and the earth, or the heavens and the earth, the directions, the four directions, the Osiris, the Seth, Nephthys, and Isis. Okay, those are the directions. Then we have the above and below and so forth. So yes, so you are filled with the glory or the essence, equipped with the essence and the glory of the Most High creators. Mostly where demon possession happens is because demons function, or they only leech off of our lack of knowledge, our ignorance, and also deeds that are not in alignment with the divine and universal law of our existence here on Mother Gaia. Say, for example, you have done something wrong. when you were a baby or when you were a child, in your lack of knowledge, in your ignorance. And you are ashamed of that specific thing that you have done. When the demons, because they watch the minds of every man, especially every person that are in contact or around the chosen ones or the righteous ones, or by the time you were born and you did not know that you are a righteous vessel that will be used by the Most High Creators as the one who will illuminate mankind, that will help mankind to come to their true selves, or will help mankind to heal, to restore the names of the creators that have been defamed, or to help heal Mother Gaia, nature, animal kingdom, etc., the elementals, and so on. So when we are young, we come into this space, we learn from society what is right and what is wrong. And not everything that society says is correct or it's right, is righteous or divine, is a divine law that needs to be followed by everyone. Because the society we know as it is has been established within the thousands of years of mankind, or 2,600 years of mankind's existence, and probably more, has been under the rule of the nefarious reptilian beings, the slave masters. They laid the laws for mankind, decided this is the way you should go. This is the way we will subject you to our rule and to our ways. So as a young being or as a child, you don't know the truth. You don't know who you are. But they already know. The moment you are born, they know how to read the signs. They know how to read the birth charts. They know how to read the stars, especially when a righteous being or a chosen one is born in a specific area. There are specific signs in the heavens, signs in the weather. So they know where you have been born. So they will already watch you from birth. And they know the light you carry. And as they have already implanted and also put around the world, all over, in all places, their minions, their puppets, or their little demons, all around us. And we all emit different frequencies, angelic or divine beings or righteous or chosen beings or light workers. They emit a specific frequency, energy, vibration, and frequency. So they also know how to read energies, vibrations, and frequencies. So those little demons that are around us, which we don't know, sometimes no disrespect to babies, to children. But not all babies and children are born from the righteous portals that are ushering in mankind or human beings into Mother Gaia's space. So these little demons, for example, vessel that is around us, unbeknownst to them, because they don't know, the same way the righteous beings or the angelic beings or the divine beings don't know when they are children that they are of a different frequency, because we all are together, so we grow up as children together. But as we emit a certain energy, vibration, and frequency, these other beings are also emitting a certain energy, vibration, and frequency, and they also come equipped with detecting specific energies, vibrations, and frequencies that are different from the opposite being, for example. So they know. So you are being watched already from your childhood or from birth. And you do something wrong in your ignorance, that according to the laws of society brings you shame, for example, and you are always thinking about that specific thing. Say, for example, there are many situations or incidents where people, for example, children play, and as we are programmed with, for example, a sexual all these sexual energies around us. You watch TV. As a child, you see people kissing or having sex, for example. You read books. All these things, you are being programmed. So when, as a child starts growing up in a society, we also see some videos of babies, children already, doing the act. Not that they are aware of that, but it's just, the programming that comes with that specific body. Whether it's the body that they have taken over at birth, because nothing is new under the sun. The demons, the devil, cannot create new bodies. Never. They only use what was already. There's nothing new under the sun until the Most High Creators come and restore and renew and bring back the original state of their creation on our Mother Gaia space. So you grow up, and for example, as a child, you play with other children, and house plays that we had as children. And you, as the boy and the girl, you had sex, for example. Whether it was with your cousin or your brother or your sister or your neighbor's child, it doesn't matter. We all are guilty at specific places. We had sex, for example, as children, maybe with a specific being, okay? Some are examples and some are real truths, okay? Now the demons who know, as you grow up, you have this guilt within you. As you grow up, wow, this is, for example, my cousin I had sex with, or my brother or sister I had sex with. And now this thing is playing on your conscience and on your mind, eating you up. Something you did as a child. Your parents beat the shit out of you when, for example, for those of you who were caught. Okay? They punished you for that. But nobody wants to come out and tell the truth, for example. Okay, so the demons come around because they have been watching you. They come around and say, okay, you had sex with your cousin or your brother and your sister when you were young. And now you are ashamed of that act, and you do not want others to know about that specific sin. All right. So the demons know, okay, here we got a stronghold because you did not confess, or you did not come clean, or you did not come clean towards your parents, maybe, or towards your brother and sister or cousin or neighbor or whoever. Okay? So they have a stronghold on you, and that is the doorway that they will use to blackmail you, for example. Then they will say, okay, if you don't want this act to come to light, you have to do this and that for us. So they negotiate, or they blackmail you, manipulate you based on that sin that you have committed as a child, or even if you are an adult now in your ignorant state. Now I always say, nobody has the right to demand right action from somebody when they have done something in their ignorance, or when they have done something as a child. But the demons do it. And not all of us are brave enough to say, yes, I did it. I regret it. I'm sorry about it, and I'm not going to do it. But you will not use that action or event or incident against me. Another example. For example, you stole something from your employer. Because these demons know they are doing mind reading, mind control, remote viewing. Most of you don't believe it. Now, whether you believe it or not, it is a fact. Many people are now waking up to that those specific truths. So they know about we know about mind control, mind reading, remote viewing, etc. As I speak right now, the gang stalkers, the maniacs, the puppets that are working for these demonic entities and beings also are watching me and hearing exactly what I'm speaking. I always reiterate it every time I make a video. So what happens is you stole money from your company and you did not tell your employer about it. So you're always taking money from that and you don't tell the employer. So they come to you and said, hey, we know this is what you're always doing. If you don't if you don't do this and that for us, we are going to expose you. They always manipulate and blackmail humans or beings. Now, if you are not brave enough to say, listen, I know I've done something wrong. I will take it up with my employer. You get the fuck out of my life. Maybe they also have observed so many other things that you have done and you have covered them up. They will use all of those. Now, if you do not know your truth, who you are, and how to stand and take accountability for your mistakes and your wrongdoings, that's where demon negotiations start. That's where they start negotiating. If you don't do this, we will do that. If you don't work for us, or if you don't side with us, this is what we will do. And that's where they start to take over, because now you are scared. You are afraid. So you give in and they possess you. First, it comes with the seed. They plant a seed and you don't know what that seed is about. So you allow that demon or that voice to be planted in your subconscious mind, in your being. And that's how it starts growing. If you have cleared out, as the home was equipped or furnished with the equipment or the furniture that the owner likes, they take out what they don't like and they put in the new stuff that they want. They always make sure that everything is in order. When you sin, when we do something wrong, we release that sin. We take accountability for that. And then we make sure that we do better next time. For example, if we don't do it, the enemy or the demons will come with their demands just away, because you have opened a door for them. And it's not just stealing and having sex as his child, or having sex with somebody outside your spouse or your partner. Anything that you feel right now as you're listening, anything that you feel that you're ashamed about, anything that you think others will judge you for. Now, who is here on this Mother Gaia space without sin? The demons, the greatest of the demons with the highest sin and wrongdoing, coming and telling you, if you don't do this, I will expose you. Next time I'll tell you, tell that demon, fuck out of my life and your mind, because I am under divine grace, helping me to become a better person. That's if you don't know who you are. If you know who you are, you will know how to deal with those demonic entities and voices legally with divine laws and with the help of the divine powers. So if you know whatever it is that you are struggling with, that you are ashamed of, and that door is still open, or you are not brave enough to take accountability, that's when demon possession, the seeds of the demons are being planted in you. And as they grow you succumb more to their demands and you start working for the demons. You start doing the evil things. What will happen if you expose yourself? They will not have any hold on you anymore. They can threaten to kill you. Depends on your contract level. But if you are in the right standing with the Most High Creators, and if you are in the right standing with your ancestors, when you return, that's where repentance comes in. When you return, when you repent, then the Most Highs have the right to deal with those demons. It doesn't matter where they are, high-ranking demons, low-ranking, it doesn't matter who they and what they are. Human beings, you do not know the power that you have as a physical being here on Mother Gaia's space, on our 369 universe. You only need to confess your sins. You don't have to broadcast to the whole world. You can tell the demon, listen, this is the wrong thing I have done. And if you've done something in ignorance, you also state that. But now that I know that by divine law, by divine grace, I have the grace. There is a law of divine grace. Look up the Galactic Confederation's Codex. Read those laws. There are more laws that they have hidden from the masses, so we cannot use those laws to defeat them. They kept them away from us, so we cannot fight using those laws against them. But we are coming through. If they do not release those laws for us, the Most Highs will release those laws through us or come through those laws to our rescue. It doesn't matter what situation they try to put us in. Now, you need to close the door, and to close the door to a demonic infiltration is to just repent, take accountability for your wrongdoing, for the mess-ups, for the mistakes you have made. We all have made mistakes. Some of us consciously made those mistakes. Other times, we made those mistakes, but the Most High allowed those mistakes because they know they are going to come on the asses of those beings when they release the divine laws on them because of the things that they withheld from us. And because of the divine laws, universal laws that they have trespassed. They do not also adhere to our universal, galactic, and earthly laws. So the important thing is, I will put a link to the video that I have created of how to break demonic contracts or contracts that do not serve your highest good. People, we still have time to get out of demonic possessions, demonic oppression, because that time is already up, long time. This is the age of Aquarius. Some still say it is not, but it is. 2018, when the Most Highs revealed to me or talked to me, they already said, get ready. And 2011 was the 11th. 2 + 1 + 8 is the 11th number, or number 11. So they already prepared me. And 11 is the 11th house of the zodiac sign. We are star seeds and star beings, star divine beings, here to help and guide mankind, especially those who have been here for a long time and they do not learn the lessons. They repeat the same lessons over and over, or they do not wake up to the divine beings or the righteous beings that they are. So with the demon possession, if you do not want something, because when they come, let me explain this. When they come into your space, they are occupying a specific space in the beginning. So you are now split in two. You are still For example, you are still Sarah, and you are just sharing your house with somebody else, your vessel with something else, or the demon. If I invite another person to come stay with me in my home, it will be 2 people sharing that specific space at home. That's the same thing with demon possession. You are still there, the demon is there. Sometimes you will cook and the demon will cook. You will think and also the demon will think through you using the same vessel. Okay? So that is a home that has now 2 entities or 2 beings within one body, one vessel. If you do not take a stand against the infiltrator, because you know by divine creation and design, we know our conscience will always tell us when we do something wrong. Every time we ignore that warning or that inner voice, we are empowering the infiltrator, the demon. Every time we keep quiet to something that is being wronged, or when somebody else is wronged, or we are being wronged and we are quiet, we are empowering the demon, the infiltrator, the demonic entity. But the moment we put your foot down, you are weakening their grip or their hold on you. If you stay with somebody in a house, and they don't want to do things that they need to do, if that person has a way of always breaking the rules in your home, for example, yes, and you don't like it, you put your foot down and you tell them, listen, this and that are my boundaries. This is what I like. And this is how I want my space to be, in the kitchen or wherever. And if they don't want it, you put your foot down and you let them go. Because you are the owner of that place, you invited them in, or you invited them in to come share the place with you. You tell them to leave. You tell them to move out. That's the same energy we must use with the demonic entities and energies. The seeds that they have planted, we need to go back to those seeds, and with the help of the Most High Creators, we have to remove them, uproot them, because the divine power is more powerful to help us in situations like that. So you uproot that seed, because demonic possession is not easy. I have had divine guidance of people who are demon possessed, even those of you, especially those of you who are pairing up against me. How a specific being said what it feels like when a demon infiltrates you or tells you to do something that you don't want to. Say, for example, if you have a sexual demon, or succubus or incubus or whatever, or that brings about sexual urges within you, or thirst within you. You don't know how to control it because the feeling is there. The feeling is there. It's very rare. Only some individuals really that are brave enough can say or transmute that specific horniness or that feeling that comes up that they don't want. So when that feeling comes up, you need to transmute it. Use that horny feeling that is coming and use it for your good. Transform that and say, this is what I want. See, for example, the angelic or ancestral army surrounding you. Use that horny feeling, that sexual feeling, or that urge that comes up to do something wrong, someone wrong that hasn't done anything to you. When that urge comes, use that urge, that feeling, emotion that comes, that energy that comes up within your mind or your body, and then transmute it, transform it, and call upon your ancestors, or a prayer using that energy or the demonic fuel or demonic feeling as the fool to call on your ancestors or divine help. That's how we transmute. I had situations where people of beings, those beings try to send sexual demons to me, for example. And when you are for example, busy with something, that feeling just comes up. I have learned by divine guidance and help, whenever I feel that feeling, I will take it and I will transmute it, using it for my good. And it just disappears like that. That's one way that you can subdue those demonic energies and urges, demonic urges. That's the way you can subdue. When the wrong thing comes, you use that urge, because those are all urges and feelings that goes into thinking of thoughts that come in, go into feelings, emotions, and into actions. So what you need to do is subdue them, transform them, transmute them with what you want, the right outcome you want, because you don't want to regret after the action if you have submitted to them. So it's very important, people. All whispers that come to you, demonic whispers, demonic emotions and feelings, all those, use them for your good, for your highest good. Best thing for now, I can tell you, when that voice comes, use that voice, like the same energy that is in that voice, to call on your divine help. When the emotion comes, transmute that and use it to call on your divine help, your ancestors, or the Most High Creators. The Most High Creator, for those of you who are using one creator. Some of us are using creators because we know the creators are not one. It's not just one being, it's two. Or two or more, for example. You have a father, feminine, and the masculine creator that come together to create a human race. Okay? So demon possession, it's not easy. It's not easy. I could literally feel when the Most High allowed me to feel that being that was infiltrating that specific person at that time, and when the Most High revealed it to me, how difficult that is. That is why it's easy for me to forgive, because the Most High have revealed the emotions that specific person, people are going through, especially when they are weak. Weak in the sense because of their lack of knowledge of who they truly are. They don't know themselves. Okay? So subdue the demons, the devil, the voices, the emotions. We have to subdue them so we cannot continue to carry out their evil missions. Because they always use vessels, bodies. They can never do things flying around as a ghost. They need a human body to execute whatever they want to do, or carry out whatever they want to carry out. Do not allow yourself to be a vessel to the demons. Kick out the devils, the demons. Uproot the seeds. Get divine help. I will put out that video again in the description box so you can reactivate and realign yourself with your divine DNA and with your divine assignment. People, it's not late. The demons, they lie. The evildoers, they lie. They make you feel like it is too late. It is not. Otherwise, the Most Highs would have just destroyed all of us already. They wouldn't have sent the righteous ones or the divine beings among mankind to help mankind, to restore them to their truth and to who they truly are, if it was really too late. It will be too late the day the demons, the devils, and those who are being used by the devils come against or harm the righteous ones, the chosen ones before their time. That will be the end of the human race. It's never too late. Their time is up long time ago. 2018, when the Most High told me already to get ready. 2017, November, they told me that it was to get myself ready. And 2018, it was for the 11th year, which is the age of Aquarius. I am an Aquarius, and I am one of the oath embodiment and absolute contract bearers of the promises of the Most Highs to liberate, to restore, and to heal Mother Gaia, space, nature, and mankind. I am one of the chosen ones, or the light workers. Also a twin flame. Whether I am in union with my twin flame or not, I cannot stop being a twin flame. Even if I get in another type of a high level soul relationship, I have the freedom to do it. If my twin flame does not pull up his socks, I have the freedom to do that. And this is something that I've thought about for a while, so we don't get entrapped in the same demonic activities or demonic cycles, because we want to break demonic cycles. That's why the Most Highs have put the light workers, the righteous chosen beings, on Mother Gaia's space, so we can help mankind to deliver themselves or to stand in their truth, so we can be delivered from demonic cycles, doing things over and over and over and expecting different results, which we cannot get. We cannot expect different results. We cannot save ourselves. We cannot change Mother Nature or the way things are going right now if we do not put our foot down, if we do not get to know ourselves better, if we do not apply spiritual laws, if we do not know there are better spiritual laws outside the Bible that has been written and that has been twisted to subdue, to oppress and abuse mankind. There are better laws, spiritual laws that we can use against these demonic forces and demonic beings. And they have to bow to those spiritual laws. Otherwise, the Most Highs will come down on them. Their time is already up. This is not their space. This is our space. So guys, there is help available. There is deliverance that will be for all those who want to hear and that want to make use of the help of the Most Highs or the assistance of the Most Highs and their ancestors. Fear is the first thing that always holds people back from their deliverance, freedom. And the age of Aquarius is the age that supports freedom, fairness, equality. We know so many things that we as a human race has gone through. Unfairness, oppression, and all those evil stuff. And we have to stand together to overcome that. Now, whether you join forces with us or not, human beings listening to me now, whether you join forces with us or not, we have come for the righteous seeds to be planted. We have come to deliver mankind, Mother Nature, and ourselves, whether we are 1, 2, 144,000 or not. This is the time for you, for us to bring an end to demonic rules on Mother Gaia's space. All the planets are in our favor. Research the planets and see what energies, vibrations and frequencies, as well as what they represent. Use those energies within your natal chart to help you. Stand in your power. Demonic forces have no power anymore once you are awake or alert or conscious, aware of who you are and why you are here on Mother Gaia's space. Nobody and no thing can stand against you. Even local laws cannot stand against the divine laws, because divine laws are supreme over every local law, if you know what you're dealing with. So if they want war, The ball is on the roll. The Most Highs are ready, ancestors are ready, and we are ready. But demonic possession must stop. I am one of the people. I'm here to help you with getting rid or subduing and destroying demonic possession. Same thing, the person or the entity they called Jesus, which is not really Jesus, but our Christ. I would rather say our Christ, because there's a difference between Jesus and Christ. So our Christ was able to cast out demons, cast them out. They acknowledge the presence of our Christ, of the Christ, of the divine being, of the divine essence. So when we move in our divine essence, we can tell to the demons to get out of a human vessel that needs help. When they ask and pray for help, we have the right to tell the demon to get out of that body, because the body is our creation. The body is our essence. Okay? If I leave out something, I will create another video just to explain more about this, demon possession and so on. But hopefully it will share some light on some of you guys, okay, that do not understand how the spiritual and physical realm works. We are divine beings or spiritual beings having a human experience, or we are star seeds having a human experience in the physical world that also belongs to us, because our creators created and prepared this space for us, for human beings. Okay? So yeah, thank you for listening. I'll see you. Let no demon blackmail you, hold you back, or take possession of you because of the wrong that you have done in ignorance, and the wrong that you have done because they have kept the laws, the divine laws, away from you. How can you not tell the person, these are the things that you need to do, and if you don't do it, you will be punished, correct? Yes, that's fair. But if they take our laws away, a feminine essence laws away, for example, they hide it so they can use it to their advantage, and I do something wrong in that specific period that I was ignorant. I didn't know, as a human being, as a female or as a woman, as an original woman, as it's the offspring of the first mankind on Mother Gaia's space, my divine rights that must correlate and are divinely must also be practiced here on Mother Gaia's space. But they hid it from me, and I do something wrong, and they want to punish me based on that. No, you do not have any right to come against me in any form or shape, using your laws of oppression against me in any form, shape, or fashion. Divine law against human laws. No law, no local or human earthly law can stand against our divine laws. Let them take out those laws of our divine creators, put them before us, and then judge us based on them. Otherwise, none of the things that they impose on us in our ignorance or even in our knowledge will hold water. Then if they do it, they are unleashing divine judgment upon themselves. And that is my declaration. That will happen. Know yourself and know your divine laws that are here to protect you, that the Galactic Confederation has, that our galaxies have, that your species have for you, because I know of what species I am. And when I call upon those species, the laws of those species, and the guidance and the protection of those species, they will come through for me. That's the assurance I have. My species will come through for me. My kind will come through for me. Some of you that are my kind, that have surrendered, you need to reawaken. You need to get back to your divine glory, because it's not too late. Otherwise, like I said, earth would have been gone already if it was too late. There's still time, and we still have time. Demon time is over. It's finished. Demon time is finished. This is the age of Aquarius, and this is the time of the righteous beings. And this is the time of Mother Gaia restoration and mankind restoration. So it was, so it is, and so it shall be in the age of Aquarius. I, Audrylin Serelda Comderignosis, life path number 7 and day number 5, personal year number 9. I declare this, for whatever I shall declare and decree shall be established. That is my inheritance. That is the alignment that I have with the divine laws and with the divine oath, and with the divine oath that I'm carrying. Okay? So have a good day, people. I'll get back to you if I think of something, especially with this demonic possession. We need to bring it to an end or help those who want to be helped. Okay?